Hello Starlights, what's up? Welcome to my channel, Mystical Mar. Today we're going to be doing a pick a card reading on the full moon lunar eclipse, which is tomorrow, July 16th. And before you, I have 4 piles over here. I have the clear quartz for pile number 1, fluorite for pile number 2, amethyst for pile number 3, and the Himalayan pink salt for pile number 4. Again, you could pick as many piles as you want. Just pick with your intuition, whichever one you feel drawn to. And before I begin, I'm actually going to be doing an overall general message for the collective, what I feel intuitively and what the angels and guides have told me beforehand on what type of energies you could be dealing with during this full moon and what type of energies are going to be extending out from it and from the eclipse as well. So first off, I see that in general for everyone with the Ace of Spades here, I see that there is going to be an ending, like a certain transformational ending within your life. No matter how big or how small, it's going to be different for everyone because again, this is a general collective reading here. So it may just be like a little minor transformation that's happening within your life, but for some, depending on astrological aspects within your chart, you might experience this eclipse more intensely here. So yeah, with the Ace of Spades overall, I see that you're going to be putting an end to what is no longer serving you. With this card, what I got the most from it is that there's a need for you to get rid of anything within your life that is not positive. So that could just be a way in which you think, a way in which you talk to yourself, a way in which other people communicate with you and spend their time with you. Maybe that I see with the 3 of Diamonds here that for the collective that a lot of you may have relationships within your life that you're needing to be put to rest. I mean, it doesn't have to be a love connection. This can be friendships, this can be just anything within your life that is kind of half-assed, basically, that isn't serving your highest good, that overall just takes a lot more effort and commitment on your end, and that is not mutually beneficial. So I see that once you go through this release, which I believe this release is going to be extending all the way out into Scorpion season, the end of Scorpion season. Some of you, it's going to be the end of Leo season. But I see that when it comes to our communication with others, when it comes to our communication with the self, there's a need for it to be positive. So there's a need for you to remember that if the people around you aren't working with you and they're working against you in any type of way, move away from those energies because it's hindering you from expanding in life at this time. I have the ever unfolding rose, and with this card coming up, the angels and the guides want you to know that nothing in life is wasted. No matter if you feel like by the end of this you've been wasting your time on something that you know hasn't been to the best of your benefit, it really wasn't wasted because that's when you learned lessons. So with that being said, I see that by the end of Leo season, Scorpion season, so these energies are going to last here towards like the end of the year, like the next upcoming months here. I see with the 5 of Pentacles that by the end of it, in this deck, the 5 of Pentacles refers to you being surrounded by people whom are of your nature. So if you're vibrating at a higher state of being, if you're thinking positively, if you are choosing to cut out people and individuals that aren't positive, then you're going to be surrounded by positive. Get what I'm saying there? Also, I feel like it's a really good time for you guys right now with this Worlds Within Worlds card coming up to make sure that you are following your gut, your intuition. I see with the High Priestess card that your intuition is going to be popping, like on point, and you need to follow it. You need to follow your gut instincts, or else I see that you could be swayed in different directions within your life, and it's going to overall make you feel uneasy. Things like that. I see that irritation again is one thing that could come up as a feeling within the months of within the rest of this month, August, September, October, and November. And that's because I feel like those around you are trying to redirect your passionate energy within into outlets that they think serve you best, but there's a need for you to actually go within, listen to your heart space, and to connect it with your mind space and go after things that you are passionate about and that you love. I have the Ace of Wands here and the Fool card. It's time to stop holding yourself back. It's time for you to do what you've been wanting to do for so long now, and you can't let people stop you at this time. That's just what I'm picking up strongly. If you do, you are going to end up feeling extremely trapped and stuck. And so this lunar eclipse is actually coming in to help you break away those barriers in whatever you feel trapped and stuck in. Just know that if you take this lighthearted energy and you dive into your passions further, this is relating to jobs. Don't be afraid to apply for a different job that you know fits your needs better at this time, okay? Now, I'm not saying go quit your job right now. I'm saying look for things that are better suited to you, that make you feel more free, and things that you love to do, okay? With the Ace of Wands here, it's a really good time to start any exercise routines. You have a lot of willpower that's coming in for you, a lot of stamina. Again, I did mention irritability. So, I mean, you can't beat yourself up if you mess up for a day, or if you didn't go run for that day. There's always tomorrow, there's always now. So don't give up on whatever you're trying to achieve within the next upcoming months. You need to take this lighthearted energy, and you know within that if you work on whatever this is, that you'll achieve it. Obviously, it takes time, okay? A rose doesn't bloom in one day, and neither do you. So, back to this Ace of Wands card here. I see that you have this energy that has been built up within you for so long now. And the reason why you haven't used it is because you're still putting your time, your energy, and effort into things that are not of your benefit. You're listening to people that are not of your benefit, and you're not following your gut instincts and your intuition. Back to that exercise stuff that I was talking about, it's really important to eat clean, eat healthy at this time, because if not, I see that you can be feeling really sluggish, going into functioning of the body here. I see that your wrists might hurt at this time, so there's a need to do those little exercises. You may get anxiety randomly, and that's because you're shedding away old things within your life, and you're embarking on newer aspects and avenues. So I mean, even those little stress balls would work to help you relieve some energy. Again, exercising to relieve energy. Eating healthy, eating foods that you know are going to fuel you instead of making you feel like you want to go to sleep right afterwards. What else am I picking up here? That's about it. Just don't be so hard on yourself to the point where you give up. You need to realize that you have it within you to achieve what you have been wanting it to achieve for so long now, and the time is now. The time is now to put an end to what is no longer serving you, and the time is now to go forth and use your passionate energy within you towards outlets that you love and that you enjoy. And so that was kind of like a really long general message here, but that is just what I picked up overall for the collective. So now we are going to jump in to pile number 1 over here. Just gonna put these over here. Okay, so for those of you that chose pile number 1 with the clear quartz here, let's see what type of energies are coming in for you with this full moon and this lunar eclipse, and let's see what the advice that the angels and the guides have to offer you. So 1 second. Okay, pile number 1. So far I have the Daughter of Wands here. So that means that you actually, pile number 1, there's going to be movement for you. And I see that you are actually going to be taking charge when it comes to your passionate endeavors and outlets. I see that you're going to be rushing into these next couple of months from wisdom from the past, from things that you have learned, and you're going to find the strength within you to move forth towards what you want. let's see here. Yeah, see, I have the Nine of Cups here. There's a need for you to realize your inner strength within at this time when you're watching this video, that you can move forth and you can put your creative energy into outlets that are going to uplift you and overall make you happy. Yeah, see, I got the transformation card. So far, all positive for you, pile number one. Wow. A lot of you that may be watching this may be a Leo. I'm seeing a lot of fire sign energies here. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but most definitely Leo. Some of you can be Scorpios, or you can be dealing with people of those signs. Again, this is a general reading here, so take what resonates. Five Swords. Okay, I feel like you guys within the next upcoming months are going to find a different way in which you communicate with those around you. I see that there's a need for you when it comes to communication. If you want a certain change when you communicate with others, or maybe you're dealing with this Leo individual that's really fiery and passionate, if you want to transform your relationship with them, or any fire sign individuals that you have relationships with them, there's a need for you to make sure that you're not there's a need for you to make sure that you're not fully enforcing your opinions and your judgments onto them, and to work with them instead. And then I see you guys coming together and transforming. Yeah, because I got the Justice card. But to be honest with you, this one kind of popped out in the reverse here. So there, again, there's a need for you to make sure that you watch out when communicating with others. Because if you want to bring some type of justice into a certain relationship within your life, or even if this is within your workplace, there's a need for you to impose what you want out of the situation, but not in a way in which you're overbearing and you're overruling the other. It's a really strong message I'm picking up. Okay, so then I got the Nine of Gabriel here. So for those of you who chose pile number one, some of you could want to go into career paths, or you're already in a career path in which you help others around you. So that literally can be anything. There's so many career paths. Readers help others. So if you're watching this, you could be a reader yourself. A makeup artist, like helping other people, you know, be glammed up, psychology, things like that. Anybody that's into the medical field, anybody that is in the public eye, there's a need for you to move forth now at this time, and to use your energies in whatever this passionate project that you're working on is. I see that you may have kind of put this on pause in the beginning of this year going into now, and there's a need for you to redirect your passionate energy within and to get started on it again. Here, you need to get started on whatever this is. Whether this is a job, you need to find your strength within to move forth with it, or you're needing to find a job in which you could display your talents that helps those around you. What else am I picking up with this card? That's about it. Let me see now. Yeah, there's some type of drama that's going on with you guys, or that you're going to experience with this full moon and with this eclipse here. So there's a need for you again to communicate in a positive and loving way, and not to overbear anyone with your words. I feel like you could come off as really intimidating to those around you, and that could also be a reason as to why you're having some type of conflict with those around you. They're kind of seeing you as someone who is kind of trying to take reign, kind of like Emperor energy. I don't have the Emperor here. And there's a need for you to just go into whatever this argument is, or whatever this mishap is, with loving energy overall, okay? I see that whatever this is, you guys are really worked up about it, or you're going to be. And so again, if you want justice, which I feel like you're going to receive some type of justice around November time. Also, you could be a Libra that's watching this. But yeah, so let's see what else we got going on here. Yeah, I have answered the call. Oh my gosh, you guys, there is something that you guys are wanting to do. I'm picking up more so feminine energy in this pile, but if you are wanting to go after a certain career path, if you are wanting to change up your style in some type of a way, or to change up how you work on a certain project within your life, or a certain passionate endeavor, there's a need for you to answer your soul's calling at this time. huge message. There's a huge need for you to answer your soul's calling at this time. You have the strength within you to go after whatever this is, okay? So lastly, these are more predictive energies for this pile. Okay, so some of you may be also dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or someone that exudes those energies. Okay, so this can be female energy more so than male that I'm picking up. So some type of female, expect if you've had any type of falling out with a female, pile number 1, to come back in, or any type of tiff or like argument. I see that this feminine energy is coming towards you within the next upcoming months. I see that there's been a lot of shadiness, mysteries, lies, just overall a lot of dark and heavy feelings when it comes to this individual. Now, again, it doesn't have to be a woman returning. It can be a masculine energy, but more so I'm picking up feminine, to be honest with you. This woman is wanting, or this male is wanting to come in with more stability, more groundedness between the two of you, but I see that you're kind of jaded by the past emotional hurts that this person has caused. But there's a need for you to realize that this person is actually trying to come in and to transform the situation between the two of you, and to do whatever is necessary to ensure success within your guys' connection. So if this is a friendship, if this is someone that you work with, if this is just an acquaintance, there's just a need for you to lay to rest any energy that you have left hanging into the side. There's a need for you to deal with it now, because I see that it could be distracting you in some type of way. And so it's really important for you to lay whatever this injustice is to rest, and to work together with those around you. And that is all I'm picking up for you, pile number 1. I hope this reading resonated. If you like it, please like, share, comment, subscribe. And I'm wishing you lots of healing energy, and I'm sending you lots of strength into these next upcoming months here. You got this, pile number 1. Thank you. Okay, so now we are going to go into pile number 2 with the fluorite. Okay, so let's see pile number 2, what's going on here. All right, pile number 2. Those of you that chose this pile, you guys could be kind of artistic in some type of a way. It doesn't mean that you actually have to be in any artistic related fields, but this card does show me that. It could also mean that you are just artistic or different in the way in which you think. Your ideas are a little like out there and more different from those around you. And I see that you're going to be really pondering on those ideas with this eclipse energy and with this full moon coming up here. The angels and the guides are telling me that you've kind of been in this stagnant energy, and I feel like eventually by the end of just like Scorpio season, you are going to be coming out and flooding out with all of these emotions within you that you have kept in you. So let's see what else we got going on here. Okay, I have the Justice card here. I have the 3 of Cups and the Queen of Spades in the reverse. So just a couple of signs that I'm picking up here. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, that's all I'm getting right now. Okay, guys, I see that you guys are not surrendering to something at this time within your life, and within the next upcoming months here, you're going, with this eclipse energy and with this full moon energy, you're going to be surrendering. I see that there's a lot of emotions that you have kept up within yourself. There's a lot of emotions that have been built and stored up within you. And so those of you who have chosen pile number 2, you may feel kind of, just brace yourself for some type of emotions coming in here. You may feel that you're like crying randomly, but what the angels and guides are telling me is that you are needing to release these energies within you. I see that you guys could have been a little sharp or cold with your words, or you can be within these next upcoming months. And instead of being sharp and cold and cutting yourself off from those around you, there's a need for you to step back in there's a need for you to step back into your friendship circles, into your, this can relate to jobs, into whatever collaborative thing you're working on, just when it comes to connections with those around you. And there's a need for you to more so express your emotions than to be very cold and sharp with your words, is what I'm picking up here. I see that you could be acting out in this way because you have been hurt in some type of a situation here, but you're not solving it by being cold and detached. There's a need for you to tell people what's up, to tell people what your feelings. I see that your friends are wanting to be there for you at this time. They're wanting to celebrate with you. They're wanting to overall have good times with you, but I see that you are in this hanged man type of energy and you're not allowing yourself to have this. You're not allowing yourself to come in and to express what you're really feeling. This can even be within a relationship or a connection that you're in at this time. There's a need for you to be honest with yourself, and there's a need for you to be honest with those around you. Okay, so I have the Leap of Faith card, and there is so much to be grateful for card over here. The 10 of Ariel. Let's see what else is going on here. The Ace of Cups, yeah. And the Empress. Okay, guys. So, with these cards coming up here, I feel like you guys need to come out of a funk, basically. In these next upcoming months, you need to realize that better times are ahead, that your family and in your friendships around you are wanting to come in with a lot of love. They want you to understand that I feel like you guys who have chosen this pile, you guys can sometimes get up in your head about your appearance, or you can have a lot of anxiety within you when it comes to connecting with those around you. I see that you are actually going to be exuding a lot of grace, a lot of beauty. You have so much to offer those around you, and there's no need for you to shy away from those around you. There's a need for you to just come out of this shell, to just cry it out if you need to, and to surrender to the old, because the new is trying to come in here for you. The new when it comes to your family life. I see that there's a need for you to just come out of this like detached energy and to just show people what you're all about. I see that a lot of you have been hiding some type of talent that you have, or just you haven't been putting your best effort forth when it comes to a certain talent, and people are here for it. Like, people want to see you, they want to see what you're about. People are really intrigued by you at this time, and there's no need for you to shy away from others around you, because you have a lot of illuminating grace and power that is needing to be shed forth upon others at this time. I see that more so by the end of November time here with this eclipse energy, that you are going to be feeling really grateful. You're going to be feeling like you're surrounded by a lot of abundance, but that is only when you choose to move forth. Okay, pile number 2. And so let's see what else we got here. Yeah, you're birthing in a new age for yourself here, a new period and cycle for yourself within your life. And there's a need for you to surrender to the old, because the new is coming in for you here. Believe in yourself at this time. Believe that better is to come. Stop thinking in a negative way, pile number 2. Let's see here. Yeah, there's some type of anger, resentment, and guilt that you're harboring against either an individual within your life. And there's a need for you to let go of those emotions, because it's time. I see that if you are the one that is needing to come forth and make things right at this time, that you have the ability to do so. If you're needing to work something out with someone or with others around you, you have the strength within you. If you are trying to propose some type of idea when it comes to your workplace, pitch that idea. Basically, if you're anybody who's in the communication field, sell yourself. Spotlights on you within this time. There's a need for you to come out of this kind of like it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy type of thing, but more so in a way where you feel like you can do everything on your own, which you can, but you're going to keep yourself in isolation. And so there's a need for you to come out and to express yourself and to work with others. And that doesn't mean that you have to like work with others on projects and things like that, but at least hear what they have to say. At least share your ideas with them, because I see that you could just be totally closed off from those around you. And if you do so, I see that people are going to be swarming in with so much love, so much harmony, and just so much joy. And that is all I'm picking up for you, pile number 2. I'm sending you lots of healing energies within the next upcoming months with this eclipse and with this full moon. And yeah, if you like this video, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. Okay, 1 second, pile number 3. Okay, so pile number 3, those of you who have chosen the amethyst here, pile number 3. Let's see what we got going on for you for these full moon energies and this eclipse energy coming in here. Okay, so you are my working hard group here. Whatever you're working on, pile number 3, I want you to know that you have an evolutionary perspective on it. You see the bigger picture and you're needing to keep forth with that. I see that you could be a little tired out within the months of, within the next upcoming months here, the next 3 months. I see also that there's a need for you, like how I mentioned in my general energies, there's a need for you to make sure that you're not consuming your body with anything that like depletes your energies. So like healthy eating, making sure you're drinking enough water, make sure you're taking breaks, because I see that you are going to be a workaholic here. Make sure that you're getting enough rest and enough time to yourself, even if it's just a couple 10-minute breaks here and there within your day, like 2 of them. Just make sure you're taking some type of break here. With the Princess of Pentacles, some of you can be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that is watching this. Again, I see your eye is on the money within these next upcoming months here. Wow. You know what, pile number 3? Yours just gave me the chills. Like, you guys have the best energy that I've been connecting with here. I see that you guys are going to be using your inner wisdom within you to make choices within the next upcoming months here with this eclipse energy. Let's see what else here. Oh yeah, wow. Okay, so pile number 3, 10 of Wands here. Make sure you don't overburden yourself. You don't overbook yourself with things. I see that you could be doing everything all at once within these next upcoming months. This eclipse is really going to be like igniting you. You're really going to be feeling a lot of fiery, passionate energy within you. You're going to be going after your goals. And I see that you could be burning yourself out though. So again, make sure that you're taking enough rest. Ace of Wands. Yeah, some of you are beginning some type of new project, some type of new work endeavor. It doesn't have to be a new job. It could be a new project within your work, or you're just learning something new here. I see overall though that your passion is there within the next upcoming months here. You are going to be very, very fiery in your appeal. Cosmic connection here. Okay, so those of you that chosen this pile, you may be like have some type of like psychic powers to you. You could be like clairvoyance, clairaudient. I'm just picking up for those of you who have chosen pile number 3, whether you realize this or not, you're someone who's actually really cosmically connected to those around you. You can be an empath, which means you take in and you soak in the vibes, the moods, the feelings of those around you. And so I see that you could also be really trying to not only help those around you when it comes to sorting out their vibes, their emotions, and their feelings, but you're doing so also while you're working here and while you're working on your own projects and goals. So again, I see that you could be tiring yourself out in some way. Get rest, pile number 3. Let's see what else we got here. You're also going to be feeling, okay, for those of you who chose pile number 3, I'm picking up strongly that you guys are going to be a lot of you, I mean, this is a general reading. Those of you have chosen this pile, whatever you're working on within the next upcoming months, this eclipse is bringing you in your life purpose. It's bringing you in what you should be focusing on. And I see you're going to be dabbling in full force here, and that's really positive. It's like you found your purpose. I see things are going to be becoming more clearer to you. If you didn't know what your path was before, I see you're deciphering and you're figuring it out with this eclipse coming in here. This full moon more so is going to just be making you focused on work. And so it's work though that is of your purpose within this lifetime, or it's aiding you in some type of way towards your purpose. Okay. Wow, I got the moon card. Yeah, a lot of you who chose this are very intuitive, very psychic in some type of a way. You may just know things. You may realize that your intuition is just like off the chain, up there. So make sure that whatever you feel within is actually what you're seeing clearly. Don't second guess yourself or doubt yourself in the next upcoming months. The Judgment card here, okay. So yeah, I think you guys are going to be bringing in balance within your life, because you're going to be making sure that you are directing your energy towards things that are going to uplift and grow you. Like things that are going to help you elevate within life. Let's see what else I got going on here. Wow, yeah, I got the Queen of Raphael here. So, yeah, a lot of you may be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpios, or you're dealing with someone of that nature. Like, literally, the Psychic card came out here. This is my Psychic card. Again, follow what you're feeling. I see that you're going to be very, very kind. You're going to be very understanding and giving to those around you. You're going to be bringing in some type of healing energy within yourself as you help others. There's a lot of heart healing going on here that you will be going through within the months of August, September, October, and November coming up here. The heart chakra is a chakra that you should be focusing on. Again, you don't all have to be into meditation, things like that, but I would look into it. There's literally 10-minute ones that if you don't want to do daily, you could do every week. And I see overall that you're going to be feeling very loved, very blessed, and that the relationships around you, they're going to be deep, but they're going to be harmonious. I feel like you guys are sorting out a lot of relationships that surround you within your life within these next upcoming months. Eclipse is bringing justice and judgment to the relationship with those around you. And I feel like all of your anxieties and your worries that you've had within regarding relationships, connections, your family life, as well, is going to subside, because I see that you are going to be surrounded by a lot of abundance and by people that you feel super close to and that you overall feel fulfilled with. It's really positive. Okay, so again, I feel like at times you are going to be feeling your anxiety may be heightened, your worries and your stress levels may be heightened at some times because you are learning how to deal with them. Again, there's heart healing that's going to be happening for you, pile number 3. And so there's a need for you if you do ever feel alone, which I feel like it's not going to be frequent within these next upcoming months, that your ancestors, that loved ones that have passed on, that the angels and the guides are actually watching you at this time. They're watching over you. You could pray to them. They hear you. Ask them for what you want at this time. Ask them to send you energy as well, because I see that you're going to be working really hard here. Okay, let's see what else we got for you. Yeah, 7 of Hearts. Again, this confirms that you are going to be healing relationships within your life. If you feel as if something went to waste, I see it's coming back around here, and there's a second chance to redo things. Some of you maybe had I can't talk right now. Some of you may have been dealing with some type of family issues, more so regarding father relationships within your life, or just any type of fatherly figure within your life. I see some type of healing there, or this can be a really loving partner that you have within your life, and I see some type of healing going on there concerning this individual. Oh, yeah. Okay, so pile number 3. I see that there is going to be either a male, see the other pile I picked up more so female, but I'm picking up male and female within the months coming up here that's going to be returning back into your life. In a sense, I feel like you've been worried up in your head about this person. Now, let's say this person wasn't even so far at a distance from you. I see that they could have just energetically been pulled away. I see that there definitely could have been some type of family issues going on with this pile. I see that family issues will be healed within, like, this eclipse energy is bringing in healing to any type of family issues. I have the mother card and the father card up here. I see that there's going to be a lot of love, a lot of passion, a lot of fiery energy within. And again, what you're going to be working out with this eclipse and this full moon is putting to sleep anxiety and rest that has been gnawing at you for so long now. And that's all I got for you, pile number 3. Praying and sending you lots of love and healing vibes for you. And if you like this video, please like, share, comment, or subscribe. Thank you, pile number 3. Okay, last but not least, pile number 4 with the pink Himalayan salt. All right, pile number 4. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay, pile number 4. So with the 4 of Cups here, when this card comes out, it's showing me that there's a need for you to go back into a certain past situation to gather your emotions from whatever has happened and to release it. Because I see that you have been going back and forth on whatever this is, and it's been hindering you from moving forth. So go back to it once more with this eclipse energy coming in here. Take it in, feel whatever pain and suffering you had gone through, and release it. Release it through writing, releasing it through praying, through meditation, dancing, whatever, exercising. Just release it, okay, guys? Because it's stopping you from moving forth in a more positive and loving way. You've been so stressed about this thing from the past that it's hindering you from moving forth. Yeah, the 3 of Swords came up. So for those of you who have chosen this pile, you may be dealing with some type of repeated pattern or behavior that you go through over and over again, and there's a need for you to put that to rest. There's also a need for you to put to rest any connection within your life. Pay attention to this part, pile number 4. Any connection within your life that isn't serving you in all the best possible ways, okay? So if there's a lack of commitment in a friendship, in a love connection, any type of connection, in a work job, I don't know why I said office job, some of you may work in an office job, there's a need for you to find another outlet, find new people to surround yourself with, or find just overall an inner peace within yourself where you stop repeating this pattern over and over again. It keeps on making you stuck when it comes to your emotions. This is a pretty heavy pile number 4. Okay, I got the Priestess of Wands. So with this card coming up, I see that you're someone, pile number 4, who contains a lot of energy within, and I see that also because of so people could gnaw at you when it comes to your energy. There could be a lot of individuals within your life that just come in and take and take and take from you, but they don't give to you. And there's a need for you to put that to rest. There's a need for you to decipher who is more genuine within your life within these next upcoming months and who is not. And to put to rest, to literally to put yourself to rest and to stop giving your time and energy to those who always make you always sting you and leave you feeling out bummed and just overall in this painful type of energy. Yeah, see, I had the sacrifice card here. So there's something that you're needing to give up, pile number 4. Whether it's an old way of thinking, doing things, there's something that you need to sacrifice for the greater good. The way you're going to bring justice into your life, I see you're just been going through this overbearing cycle within your life, pile number 4, where you've just not been able to get out of it. And the way you bring justice into your life is by sacrificing whatever this is. So whether this is a relationship, a certain relationship within your life, again, it doesn't have to be a love connection. Whether this is just a way in which you operate your daily routine, the way in which you do things, there's a need for you to make some sort of sacrifice in order to bring justice into your life. Okay, I have the King of Spades here, so some of you can be a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. Picking up strong air energy. Again, I have the 8 of Cups here. What the angels and guides are telling me is that you need to realize within the upcoming months here that good is not going to be found in the past. It's going to be found in the present, moving forward into avenues that have not hurt you over and over again, is what I'm picking up. Yeah, see, I have the 2 of Pentacles here. So I feel like these certain individuals, or this way in which you do things and you go about your day, or this way in which you think, makes you feel like you're on this like never-ending scale in which you're always trying to balance. And so there's a need for you to put this to rest in order to bring balance and structure into your life, pile number 4. Sorry if I'm being so hard on you guys. I just want to make sure that you guys are taking these eclipse energy in here with a lot of dignity and putting to rest anything that has been, I don't want you guys to be like hurting over and over again, is what I keep on picking up here. With the King of Spades here, I'm also picking up that if you are needing to cut someone off through words, through communication, go for it. If you're needing to come in with communication on any type of matter or situation that has been leading you to feeling just overall resentment, anger, and guilt, there's a need for you to speak up about it. If someone tries to come in here who has repeatedly done an injustice to you over and over again, there's a need for you to stand up for yourself. Yeah, because I had the 10 of Swords here. There's a need for you to put this to rest, pile number 4, whatever this is. You're done being stabbed in the heart over and over again, pile number 4. And I feel like I'm sounding so dramatic right now, but it's done. Like the angels and guides want you in this eclipse season here to put and lay to rest this never-ending pain and agony that you've been experiencing within. Okay, let's see what your oracle card is. Yeah, you guys are dealing with someone within your lives that is mirroring you in some type of a way here. And the only way to end this cycle is for you to put an end to it, is what I'm picking up. And so if you're needing to cut this person off, if you're needing to cut off your energy from this person, there's a need for you to do so. Because I see that they could just always come in and trigger you in some type of a way. Whether you're just thinking about, I'm picking up more so an individual with this pile. Whether you're just thinking about this individual or whether you're communicating with this individual or not, there's a need for you to cut off some type of pain when it comes to them, okay? Let's see here. The King of Cups. So some of you may be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. I feel like this person that you're dealing with, or this trait that you exude within or that you exude out to others, is kind of excessive in some type of way, is what I'm picking up here with the King of Cups. I see that there's a need for you to put to rest any hindering patterns. So if this is like a way in which you eat, a way in which you move around daily, like maybe there's a need for you guys to up your exercise routine up, even if it's just going outside for a walk every day. There's a need for you to get out of this stagnant energy. There's a need for you to fill your body with loving and positive people and thoughts, is what I'm picking up overall, and not with anything that hinders your soul growth, not anything that is sabotaging to you, not anything that makes you feel guilty in the end. Just stuff like that. Pile number 4, very deep pile. Okay, let's see. 7 of Pentacles here. With this card, I'm picking up pile number 4 that in order for you to get this seven of Pentacles type of feeling or vibe within these next upcoming months, in order for you to feel stable and grounded within your spirituality and the way in which you operate and think and the way in which you connect with others, there's a need for you to ground yourself first. There's a need for you to find stability within yourself first. And there's a need for you to realize that instead of selling yourself short and putting your energy and effort into circuits that don't serve you, there's a need for you to put it into yourself. Okay? So let's see. It's a light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, so this is positive. So with Archangel Michael, but also with the 6th card coming up here, there's a need for you to again move forth. There's a boat in this picture, so there's a need for you to row away from the past. The 6 talks about past memories and things like that, but I feel like a lot of you may just be looking back at just a lot of past hurts. Find the good in whatever situation that you're trying to let go, and just put to rest the bad. Put to rest whatever this is, you guys, okay? This is just confirmation that by the end of, I'm picking up more so by the end of this year, for you guys, you are going to be feeling a breath of fresh air because you have finally sailed away from whatever this is that has been hindering you. Let's see here. Yeah, it's important to have balance. The 2 of Ariel. You got the 2 of Pentacles in a sense twice here. This relates to the 2 of Pentacles. Again, if there's not balance within a certain relationship or connection within your life, there is a need for you to bring balance into that by bringing balance within yourself. There's a need for you to cut that energy off. There's a need for you to make sure that there's reciprocation in all related areas within your life, okay? Yeah, 3 of Spades. Oh my gosh, you guys, the 3 of Swords came up twice now. There really is something that you're needing to release. Okay, I see that it's like a soulmate type of energy here. A lot of you are dealing with males within your life who you have a soul tie bond and connection with, someone whom you share a lot of love with, someone who you've shared a lot of affection with, a lot of loving energy overall, but I see that this person is not serving you during this eclipse time, and the angels and guides are trying to tell you that this has been one-sided for so long now, okay? There's a need for you to let it go. This can be a friendship, this can be just some type of relationship within your life where you guys have shared a lot of past moments and experiences with one another, even if this is a newer individual, let's say, you have known this person lifetimes before and you have a strong soul bond and connection with them, but to expect the most from whomever I'm talking about, whomever this is resonating with you, this person is just not going to offer you what you want. You're just going to be giving your energy time and time again. Look, and I got the no card that came up. So yeah, there's a need for you to say no to something within your life at this time. There's a need for you to understand that when it comes to this connection, also if this is relating to some type of traveling, if you have not booked already, this is not for people that are already have a vacation booked. If you've been thinking about booking something, if you've been thinking about going somewhere, I would wait on that and I would postpone at least until the end of November. But if you already have something planned, this is not regarding that. Just want to make that clear. And what else am I picking up with this? I feel like a lot of you are wanting to relocate or to travel, and again, I feel like just now is not the time because you're needing to sort out whatever this is within you. I see that there's some type of repeated pattern behavior, the way in which you think, the way in which you go about things within a certain connection within your life that has been inhibiting you from moving on over and over again, that has been challenging you over and over again. There's a need for you to put that to rest in order to come out at the end of this tunnel here. Okay, pile number 4, really, really heavy reading here, but the angels and guides want you to know that you have the energy within to put, you have the energy that you put and you always direct towards others to put it into yourself first, to find stability and to ground yourself first before you can give to others in any type of way, or before others can give to you. Because again, I had the mirrored souls card. So what you're feeling is what this other individual is feeling. And I see that it's the one-sidedness, the juggling, the relationship over and over again is going to be, it's going to be hindering you until you put it to rest within yourself, until you find stability and groundedness within yourself. And I see that you can do so by moving away from whatever this individual is, or by moving away from this thought pattern. So if you are constantly telling yourself that you can't get ahead, you're never going to get ahead. You need to tell yourself that you're heading towards prosperous times. You need to put effort towards your goals. You need to come out of this energy where you keep on looking back in the past on trying to solve things, and you need to be focused in the present moment. And that is all I'm picking up for you, pile number 4. If you like this video, like, share, comment, or subscribe. I'm sending you lots and lots of healing energies like your way, and I'm praying lots for the collective at this time. And yeah, thank you guys.